here we are. Ready to go in?
Yes, let's rescue this moth priest.
Well, let's move then.
Let us move then. I'm glad you like that.
The more you fight me, the more you will suffer.
The more you fight me, the more you will suffer, mortal. Murder yourself. I'm dying a little. Die, old bitch. Where are you? Hi, I need this. Also, you're an orc. Were you always an orc? I feel like you weren't. Were you an orc? I don't know, I thought you were a high elf because everyone knows high elves are evil. Hey you! Fight me! Get me in there.
I certainly
Wait, stop! I yield!
Okay,
That wasn't me. You were fighting.
was it
You arrived just in time. I think those vampires were getting hungry.
Are you alright?
I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
Well, I know why they needed you, because we need you for the same purpose.
You do? All right then, enough mysteries.
Well, we have an Elder Scroll you need to read.
You have an Elder Scroll.
Please, Sarana, kill your
Remarkable.
thing in the background.
If my
It's
knowledge of
annoying.
history serves me, I recall that the Dawnguard was an ancient order of vampire hunters.
Yes,
I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go.
Fort Dawnguard, just south of Riften, I think.
Very well.
Oh,
I'll
no?
hurry on my way
Wait,
there before
I
more of
think
those
east.
vampires turn up.
Northeast? Southeast? Just ask a guard, they know where to go. Murder! Shut up! You stupid woman. Okay. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Right behind you.
Are you sure there aren't any other insect themed species we need to find?
Come on, let's go home.
You consider Fort Dawnguard your home? What do you know about Elder Scrolls?
I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple 100 years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Isran!
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly.
Does he have the scroll? Is everything ready?
For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
Okay, old man. Old man. I am ready.
Hello there.
Hello there!
My trip to Skyrim has become quite the adventure.
Glad you made it here safely, Dexian.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, have my companions made you feel welcome?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail.
Yeah, we can do that later. Are you prepared to read the Elder Scroll?
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, "Among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one." The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other 2 scrolls.
Well, we already have
I
one.
must
We just
rest
need to
now.
find one more.
The reading has made me weary.
Okay, you
Come
go.
on, old man.
Rest a
You should
little.
get some rest.
Hey.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Yes, I do. What's in your mind?
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Yeah. In my back pocket. Why did you say something earlier?
Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me.
Yeah, probably.
That doesn't exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
Do you trust Harkin at all?
It's not a question of trust. He's just obsessed with the prophecy. And from what I could tell, 1,000 extra years of obsession haven't made him any better. I should have found him a hobby. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
So where's this Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know
Okay.
where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
Okay, you said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
How about in Castle Walker?
Wait, that almost makes sense.
Yeah!
There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
Okay then, let's go. They are not going to let us in through the front door though.
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Okay, let's go then.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Let's move.
I'm a little nervous about all of this.
Will you and Valerica close?
Before my father became obsessed with the prophecy, my mother and I spent quite a bit of time together. She was very fond of her alchemical garden in the castle courtyard. She taught me quite a bit about cultivating quality regions.
So you always got along?
Like the best of friends. I would never hesitate to share anything with her.
But then it all changed.
It was very sudden. It was almost like one day we were a normal family, and then the next, I didn't know who they were. I'd try to visit my mother in the garden, and she'd quickly shoo me away, saying she was much too busy.
So that's why we're headed out?
She had to be up to something in that garden. I'm hoping it's a clue that will tell us where she went.
Tell me about your family.
There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough.
Were you close with them?
My father... No, not really. I did spend a lot of time with my mother, but she saw me more like a protege than a daughter. What about you? What were your parents like?
I don't know. I never knew them. I grew up alone.
I know how that feels. I mean, I know it isn't the same thing, but I was a pretty lonely child myself.
Do you still feel lonely?
Not as much. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, just around this bend.
Just around the river bend.
Castle looks so big from down here. I mean, it is big, but, well, even bigger.
Yeah, I guess.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was
After
beautiful
evening meals? You mean after munching on some people?
once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years?
Yes.
She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
What's so special about the moon dial?
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in existence. The previous owners of the castle had a sundial in the courtyard, and obviously that didn't appeal to my mother. She persuaded an elven artisan to make some improvements. You can see the plates that show the phases of the moons, Maser and Secunda.
Does it work?
That's the thing. What's the point of a moon dial? I always wondered why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out. But she loved it. I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing.
So what exactly am I doing to it?
Hard to say. Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out.
Well then, go look for them. What happened to the castle courtyard?
If I had to guess, I'd say the moment Mother fled the castle, Father went on a rampage. Knowing him, anything at all that reminded him of her was just destroyed.
Then he just walled it off.
It appears that way. I suppose he wanted to put the past behind him. Perhaps if he had spent more time with us, he would have recognized the beauty for himself.
I don't know.
That's it? All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
Let's go.